Hi, friends. Welcome to Yoga and Movement with Maud. My name is Maud, and today I want to welcome you to Yoga for Jet Lag, which you can also call Yoga after a long flight, Yoga for time differences. Um, but there are two different kinds of jet lags, right? There's jet lag where you actually need to stay awake, and there's a jet lag where you actually need to induce a sense of like sleepiness and a slowing down of energy. This class is going to be the former. It's when you're at a place, you're X number of hours away from home, and you need to stay awake. For those of you who need a more restful practice, I actually have a yoga for jet lag that's a little bit more passive in another video, but this time we are going to be more active. So let's get on our feet, and you can actually stay here in the middle of your mat, or you can just be in the middle of the room. It doesn't really matter. And I want you to separate your feet a little wider than hip width apart. And right now, I want you to stay sort of teeter-tottering on the left and right sides, just sort of bending your leg one at a time, bending your knees one at a time, and just sort of sending your hips to the left and right with your hands on the hips. Just moving the body. And then start to make sort of figure eights with your knees or infinity, whatever you may call that. A little bit of sway. The sways get bigger and bigger. And before you know it, you're going to let go of your arms and you're going to sort of twist. And the hands are going to sort of slap and pat certain parts of the body. Could be your shoulder, could be your waist, could be your hips. But it is a very, very, very good waker upper. And perhaps your swings are getting a little bit bigger and bigger each time. We're going to stop here for 4, for 3, 2 more like this. And 1. Nice job. All right. Set your feet underneath your hips. I want you to shake, shake, shake your arms. Shake, shake, shake your legs. Shaking is a good waker upper as well. And then kind of stop in the middle here and just take a pause and do some wrist circles with your hands. Perhaps you just came from a long flight. You can lift your arms up as you're doing those wrist circles. And then maybe just make the circle a little bit bigger as you go up again and down again. Up one more time. Right here. Shaky shake again. Even the shoulders going up and down. Breathing in, breathing out. Nice job. And then inhale your arms up to the sky. Send your hands towards your heart center. Inhale to the sky. Hands to heart center. One more time. Inhale to the sky. Heart center. Let's reverse the circle. Inhale up. Part the arms and come out to center. A different way of finding those circles. One more time. Nice job. Make loose wrists with your hands, or loose fists rather, with your hands. And start to tap your chest. Tap your belly. Maybe your left hand taps into your right armpits. And then you tap, tap, tap in your right arm. This is a good muscle waker upper. Do it at the other side. Tap, tap, tap. You could even tap and hit the front parts of the legs, the back. You can kind of feel this sort of energy already as the body definitely reacts. The skin, the nerves, and the muscles are reacting to this type of tapping. I'm going to face here at the top of my mat, but all I'm going to do is going to inhale my arms, and I want you guys to do that too. But make sure that the hands are really lengthening up towards the sky before you sit on your chair. Send your hips back. Kind of like you're about to get on a squat, but you're kind of halfway there. Leave your left hand where it is and just send the right arm back and up, back and up, back and up. Quads on fire, back and up. Leave your right arm up. Now we're going to do that on the left side. You can't do these moves and not stay awake. One more time. Right to the back. Let the quads talk to you. Let the legs feel it. Right arm up, left side. Now this time we're going to do it on both sides. Stand up, lift your arms up just like 45 degrees, and exhale, send them back and sit. Inhale up, exhale, sit. Inhale up, sit, up, sit back, up, sit back. 2 more times. Inhale up and sit back. Keep the arms there as you're sitting back, and just sort of pulse the arms to the back like you're doing some tricep movement. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Just pumping the arms. This is definitely a yoga adaptive class. These are not yoga poses, pure yoga poses we're doing necessarily. This is chair pose, but this move is not necessarily a yoga move. So we're just being adaptive here with other non-yoga modalities. Keep pumping. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Stand up. I can already feel energy building up in my arms and my legs. Right here, even in my core. Nice job. All right, so face one side of your mat, and then get the legs to spread apart. Make sure that the toes are pointing forward-ish, and your hands are on the hips right now. And you're sort of going to bend one leg at a time. The left leg, the right leg. It doesn't have to be a big, big movement. Bending in center, bending and come to center. Hands are on the hips. Keep going with this. And now the next time you bend the left leg, or this would be your right leg, reach the left arm out. Bending the other side, reach the right arm out. Next thing you know, you're kind of twisting. Again, it's not a big twist necessarily, but enough to build some heat in the legs and in the upper body. Do this 3 more times on each side. 3, 2, and 1. Now that your legs are awake, turn your left toes out, right toes in 45 degrees, and bend that left leg into a warrior. Arms are out. We're not going to spend a lot of time here because we're going to inhale, lift the arms up. The legs are going to straighten. Exhale, bend that left leg. Look towards your left arm. Inhale up. Exhale, bend. Inhale up. We're moving a bit faster here because we want to stay awake, right? So you want the heart rate to be a little bit increased. We want to kind of send a signal to the body to stay awake, to stay up. Stay in your warrior. Again, pump the arms. You'll notice pumping is going to be a pattern in this class. This pumping motion is a waker upper. You can't pump back, pump forward, or pump to the side and not feel sort of exhaustion in your arms, but there's blood flow in there too, so you feel warm and you feel like, you're increasing your energy. Pump for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to heart center, hands on the hips, turn the toes forward. 5-point star, lift the arms up. Toes out, heels in. Let's bend the arms in a cactus with some goddess legs. Again, it's not a deep, deep squat because we're just going to keep moving. Inhale up. 5-point star. Exhale. Bend the legs and arms. Inhale. Exhale. If you want to reverse the breath, so you want to exhale as you come up, inhale as you go down, that's fine too. Whatever works for you. 1 more. Nice job. Stay right here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Hands on the waist. Turn your left toes in 45 degrees, right toes out. Heel to arch are aligned. And then bend that right leg. Nice job. Slowly send the arms out. Look towards your right arm. And then inhale, straighten that leg up. Exhale, warrior 2. Push the air down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Couple more times. Notice I'm not sending my hips out to the left, right? I'm kind of in the midline. Helps to keep the core engaged. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Stay in warrior and pump. Pump the arms. Pumping, pumping, pumping. Like the air is so dense, you kind of just want to keep pushing things down. Maybe with a smile on your face and making fun of yourself for doing this move. Maybe you're doing this in the middle of the night and you really need to stay awake for something that's happening in the morning, or you're doing this during the day and you're like, back home, I'm already asleep. Right now, I need to stay awake. Whatever time, honor that. Just need to get the body awake. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Exhale. Hands on the hips. Turn the toes forward. I want you to dangle your body down, but bend the legs back, hands right underneath your face, and this time revisit those side lunges that we did. Bending the right leg, and then bending the left leg. Next time you're bending the right leg, walk your hands towards your right side. Keep your left hand down and lift your right arm up. Slowly send it down. Walk over to the left foot. Bend that left leg. Right hand down, left arm up. Send it down. Make sure to breathe here, you guys. Walk over to the right side. Left hand down, right arm up. Build up some heat. Over to the left side. Right hand down, left arm up. Beautiful. Hands underneath the face, heel toe the feet, and the toes towards each other, heel toe, heel toe. Once the legs are hip width apart, I'll show it on this side. Clasp the fingers behind you, and just dangle the torso down. A little bit of shoulder rolls as you do this dangle. If the hands do not come together, you can always just drop the arms and dangle as well. Moving the legs, moving the hips. If this feels juicy on the lower back, do so. Inhale, exhale. And then slowly, slowly, slowly come up. Nice job. This is the part where I call sort of the martial arts part of this class. Keep your left foot forward and your right leg back, kind of in a high lunge position. And yes, we are going to pump again. So all I want you to do is to send your arms forward like Iron Man. And all I want you to do is to pump your arms like this, or you can also get the palms to face down and pump. So really get that back heel lifted, lengthen the lower back, and pump either this way with the fingers up, or pump with the palms facing down. Pump, 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 pump. I mean, I'm willing to bet this is not making you feel sleepy. Pump for 4, 3, 2, 1. Same thing, leave your left arm where it is. Right arm goes back and forward. Swinging up and forward. Backing up, forward. Kind of like what we did with chair, except for a little lower. And those legs are on fire on those high lunge, the high lunge position. A few more. 2 and 1. Now lift your arms up. Real high lunge. Doesn't have to be the deepest high lunge here. Just keep your back heel lifted. And then slowly straighten both legs. Airplane, no pun intended. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, airplane. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, airplane. Inhale the arms up. And then airplane. As you're here in your airplane, stop right here and pump. Pump the arms back. This is sending a signal. The brain is sending a signal to the heart. Please send some blood to those hands. The extremities that are kind of fighting gravity here, because the leverage has gotten long with the arms. Pump for 4, 3, 2, 1. High lunge. Hands to the heart. Quietly, right foot forward. Whatever you need to do to neutralize, you can always make circles with your hips or whatever the case may be. Nice job. All right. If you feel centered, whenever you feel centered, you can follow me or you can hit pause on the video. You always have that blessing and that permission. Right foot forward, left foot back. Same thing. Feel that lower belly energy by really lengthening the lower belly down. Inhale the arms up, kind of in that high lunge position. Right now we're going to stop here and really lengthen our arms up and see how that feels like. Then we lower the arms down. You make a decision, pumping down or pumping with the fingers up, but let's go. Pump, 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 pump. Find the balance with the legs. You can do pumping with zombie arms. Again, I guarantee you this is keeping you awake. Especially if you really exhale out as you pump. So I did say this was yoga adaptive, right? Keep pumping for 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Keep the right arm where it is. Left arm goes back and forward. Back and forward. Really good for the shoulders too, especially since you probably just came from a long flight, whether it was the same day, a few days ago, doesn't matter, but you were kind of in that constricted position. Back and forward, back and forward. Keep going a few more times. Nice job. Let's go forward. Inhale the arms up for a high lunge position. Can sink a little bit lower. Just lift the back heel. We're not really about alignment here. And then slowly exhale, airplane. Of course I had to have an airplane. Did a jet lag class, right? Inhale. High lunge. Exhale, airplane. Again, if you want to reverse the movement, the breath rather, do so. But every time we lift up, we make space for the lungs to expand, and that typically is more comfortable to do it on an inhale. One more time. High lunge, and then airplane. Now pump the arms. Pump, pump, pump. Oh my God, are we going to be done with all this pumping business? I promise you soon, but I do want to cut out of this class like mission accomplished, letting you stay awake. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the arms up. Hands to prayer. Exhale. And step the left foot forward. Oh my gosh. Hands on the hips. If you want to just step left and right. Nice. All right. Make your way down one knee at a time. Perhaps left leg first and then right leg. Make sure the knees are padded if you're kneeling on hardwood or something. Back toes are tucked. Hands on the lower back. Coming into camel, rolling your shoulders back. And engaging the glutes. Hips forward. Lifting up where the ceiling and the wall meet. That's kind of where you're looking. Inhale. And exhale. Center. Inhale, camel. Exhale, center. This time, left hand on your lower back. Inhale the right arm up. Not done with all this swinging. Exhale, center. Other side, right hand behind you. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, slowly lower. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Other side. Inhale. Exhale. Do that as many times as you want. But I'm going to do one more time on each side. As you notice, there's a lot of looking up, reaching up, and pumping and swinging because we do want to build that rising energy. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Our last move right here is going to be cat-cow. Inhale, open the chest, tailbone up. Exhale, go the other way. Inhale, let the spine dance. Exhale, other direction. Look towards your navel. Again, if you'd rather exhale as you arch up, you can do that as well. Science has proven that many people actually breathe in a different pattern as others. As we have studied more and more people now practicing yoga, there's been such an astonishing sort of observation on how people breathe. And so I try to guide you as best I can, but whatever works for you in your breathing pattern, please honor that. One more time in this cat-cow, inhale or exhale and go the other way. Nice job. Untuck the toes in the back, sit hips to heels. One more time, circle up. Hands to heart. Inhale, exhale. Nice job, friend. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for minding your jet lag and doing something that your body really needs to do, which is to stay awake. But the reason we do this is because movement is actually key, and even bigger than that, breathing, the breath is actually key. So you did something good for yourself today. So I want to thank you. I have many, many classes in my channel. If you could subscribe to my channel, Yoga with Maud, that would be great. I have a lot of these playful classes here and there that I'm kind of concocting in my mind. So if you want to be updated with that, feel free to subscribe to my channel and look at all the notes and leave a comment below. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you and take care. Bye.